Good evening, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZSR number 3 and welcome to the A Link to the Past All Dungeons RMG monthly raids. It's been another month already, I can't really believe it, but apparently that's the case. And that's great because it gives us more RMG action and more A Link to the Past speedrunning. And I'm pretty sure you're all going to be excited because we have 4 people on stream and also we have 2 wonderful commentators. We have Chex Human and we have Foxlisk. Take it away. The show's all yours. Make it something.
Thank you for that great introduction. We will try our best to make it something. Hi, I'm Fox. How's it going, Chex?
Good. Fox, how are you?
I am good. I am excited for some All Dungeons action.
All dungeons. We have to complete all the dungeons in A Link to the Past. And what is the rules? What is the rule set here?
So the rule set is restricted major glitches, or RMG, which is sort of a midway point between NMG, which is no major glitches, and just all the major glitches being allowed. And so it allows for a lot of clipping and that kind of thing, but not really any of the most severe glitches. So players will mostly be able to get around a little faster, do some pretty big sequence breaks, but not like completely glitch the game to pieces.
Right. The game will remain intact.
Yes.
Mostly.
And a while ago now, I think like a year and a half ago, a player by the name of Blank sort of revolutionized RMG categories with a new opening sequence. And we're going to see, I believe, 2 of our players, Krithel and Tam, do the new opener, which saves a good chunk of time, but is more demanding and leads to more volatile runs, while Malmo and Zeke will be doing the older route, which is much safer, but starts with just the normal escape sequence.
Right. And I was talking to Glenn recently, and the main trick here is the mirror use in escape to mirror from Zelda's cell to Sanctuary. This is in the route that Krithel and Tam are taking. And it seems like the trick was co-invented by Glenn and Blank, perhaps. I'm not totally sure of the history, but it's almost starting to become urban legend at this point.
It's
Blank
mythology, yeah.
Yeah. But Blank showed it off and really started developing the route.
Blank was the one, I think, who figured out how to make it actually save time in the context of a whole run.
Right. All right. All 4 runners are heading into escape. They're all picking up the sword first. But very, very soon, we'll have... Okay, we're already diverging.
Oh, no, Krithel is not going into the castle.
Nope.
Krithel is doing...
what is this?
So this is called Uncle Jump. It's a lot like Diver Down, except you don't have anything to make it a reasonable thing to do. You just have to do a bunch of terrible one-frame inputs.
Very
It allows
nice.
you to jump off that ledge and arm EG with save and quit faster than the way Tam did it.
Yeah. Tam and Krithel both armed EG now. And they will be using this outdoors in the overworld. It is only allowed in the overworld. And they are arming... excuse me? They are...
What? Okay.
So, did someone get a lucky setup?
Tam
For long state?
did everything wrong and still got Lonk.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know,
Very
maybe they
good.
just have a setup I haven't seen before, but it did not look correct to me. But anyway, yeah, so the point of that
This
was
is a-
that if you have EG armed from saving and quitting while you jump off of something, and you're in long state, and you get zapped by that electric barrier, you don't interact with that sprite that's blocking your way to get out of the castle.
And this might be speculation again, but I would say if it's long state or bunny state, if you're a bunny. Because in long, you have some of the features of being a bunny.
It is definitely related to being a bunny because the bunny damage handler doesn't handle being zapped correctly. It just is a normal damage handler, so it's like getting hit by anything else where you sort of like get popped up and fall back down, and it's that falling back down that takes you under the layer that lets you ignore the guard. Whereas if you were regular Link, you would, have the little funny electrocution animation instead.
Mm-hmm. So much is going on at the same time. Tam is going east to Eastern Palace. Crystal going west to Western Palace. And
yeah,
Crystal's picking up a bottle. Is that for safety, Fox?
Well, I assume so, but I guess maybe we'll find out later. Tam is also doing a citrus clip to jump below the bottom of this screen and wrap up to the top of it and enter Eastern. Krithel did a similar thing where he jumped past the west end of the map and arrived at the east end of the map and was in a very dangerous position where if he moved right at all for any reason, he would have instantly locked his game up. So he didn't do that. Now he's in Eastern.
Locking your game is bad in a race.
Yeah, generally. Malmo and Zeke, meanwhile, are in lockstep, making their way through the escape.
Yeah, it's a normal escape sequence where we have to save Zelda and take her back to Sanctuary, and they had to fight ball and chain guards. Both of them went for the 8s. Actually, I didn't see if they threw a pot, but they went for slashing the ball and chains guard, and Zeke had only 1 heart left, so still a bit of a dangerous situation.
It's the hardest mini-boss on the game.
Right.
So the other players, you can't skip rescuing Zelda in this category, because you have to rescue Zelda to end Rain State, and you have to end Rain State to do various things that are important. But Krithel and Tam will just save for later. That's what we were talking about with the mirroring out of Zelda Cell. That will become clear in due time. One interesting thing about the opener, the blank opener as I call it, is that the key that Malmo and Zeke picked up in the Dark Cross Room of Escape is not picked up if you do that opening. And we actually will pick it up later. Well, Tam will pick it up later. Krithel will solve that problem in yet a different way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our escape players have escaped.
Yes.
Pretty gross cannonballs on both sides.
Right, and so it's a little surprising to see Krithel ahead of Tam going into Armos, apparently. And Krithel had to pick up a bottle for his route. But Krithel's doing great. Krithel had that time save with the uncle jump. And going west doesn't really save that much time if we're going east.
Yeah,
or lose any time.
Yeah, it's
Similar.
way closer than you would naively expect.
Mm-hmm.
But also Krithel is 6 seconds ahead of his PB and Tam is 15 seconds behind theirs. So part of it is just that it wasn't a great segment for Tam.
Sure. And a little bit of a difference between Malmo and Zeke. Malmo went for the citrus clip that we saw Tam do earlier, this time in the daylight.
Looks like she saved time with it too. She likes to joke that she goes for it and always loses time, but
right.
Don't think that's strictly accurate.
Yeah, it's so cool how close Krithel and Tam are. So what are they going to pick up here? They want rupees and bombs.
Tam actually not getting rupees. I don't remember the rupee route for this category.
I think Tam is all set, basically.
Krithel does not get.
Krithel needs
Oh,
the rupees.
Krithel needs more rupees because Krithel is going to get pod basement rupees and skip brewery rupees, and you need Saha rupees to make that add up. I think is the answer.
Mm-hmm. And Tam is running to mirror first. So Tam is doing what we call DMA, Death Mountain Ascent. And Krithel's right behind them. Of course, Krithel, armed with a green potion, will be showing us how that will be used in his route. His route, by the way, is the Yuzuhara route. That was embarrassing. I just shouted out a glitch named after Yuzu.
Anyway, we've already shouted out several glitches named after Yuzu,
I know.
By the way.
Yeah, that's right. Citrus being one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, Krithel's doing the Yuzu route. We need that potion for Palace of Darkness. And both runners are picking up their early mirror.
Yeah, the route Krithel is running is the world record route. The route Tam is running is a little bit slower because it doesn't do some nonsense that is coming up very soon. So
Right.
Both players here are going to clip into Palace of Darkness with a trick called Kiki Skip, which Tam is walking into right now. This is... you can sort of clip through this wall, and this room happens to be next to the basement of Palace of Darkness. And so if you hit this transition, like normally there's a door here, and the door is magical and takes you to the overworld. But if you hit the edge of the screen instead, you just move down a screen. And the screen below this, oh no, Tam messed up the bomb clip twice and now has to clip manually. Luckily, they have a lot of experience in this from RPO.
Reverse pendant order. The newest, hottest category. That does not collect the boots.
It does not. So what's happening here, these routes are going to look the same once Tam gets in here until after opening this door. So Krithel is going to stay in what's called cave state because he's still in a cave. He's in rooms that are supposed to be in pod, but he's in cave because he's in cave state because he entered through a cave. Zeke dropping the quick kill there. And so there's a funny thing about collecting big keys when you're in cave state, which is that he doesn't get the Palace of Darkness big key because he's not in Palace of Darkness, but he does get the big key of Tower of Hera and the big key of Desert Palace and the big key of Hyrule Castle for various weird technical reasons. And so that's really great. It's really nice to get 3 for the price of 1, except that the Palace of Darkness big key is like actually pretty useful because there's a big key door in this dungeon that we would like to open. And so how do we solve that problem? Well, you're going to see in about 3 screens here, Krithel will show off what's called the basement clip, which is a very unforgiving, complicated sequence of inputs to open the big key door.
Krithel gets the difficult hover.
Nice hover, yeah.
And back. Great. By the way, we have the advantage of seeing the runner splits. So we can see that both Malmo and Krithel had excellent Eastern palaces, both gold splits.
That's true. Malmo, it should be noted, is not running against her PV though.
Oh, excuse me.
This is she has a much faster run on Eastern first, but runs this route for races.
Right, that makes sense. All right, now the infamous basement clip. This will be how we open that big key door. Krithel has to do a lot of back and forth movements,
I think
diagonals, zigzags. Yeah, he got the 1 frame to the right. That's the last fine movement needed. then a dash in, and there we go.
Very nice clip. And I didn't call it out, but that was also what the potion was needed for. In order to activate super speed state, which is necessary for part of that clip, you have to hit the stairs that are in the staircase, but you have to hit those stairs without actually transitioning and going upstairs. And that requires, well, there's various ways to do it. The only way we have access to at this point is drinking a potion on the same frame that we hit the stairs, which sounds a lot like a banned glitch, but is not that banned glitch. That's another gold for Crystal.
Pretty minor.
It's pretty minor.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we just get super speed with it.
Yeah.
So it looks like Tam is going to Helmasaur King, which Grithel is not. Grithel's an escape already. Or finally, perhaps. And yeah. It's a pretty dangerous fight for Tam, more dangerous than all the others, I would say. Tam going in with 4 hearts, no silver arrows or anything.
Yeah, nobody got
like
silvers.
That. Yeah, we usually see people do that in these races, but just not today.
No. Everyone feeling unstoppable.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely saw people feeling full of confidence, no doubts in the race room. Definitely
Yep.
nothing stopping our racers from fully completing their runs.
Everyone is very confident.
I'm being sarcastic, of course, because it is a volatile category, and our runners know that there's a chance that they might not finish. But, it's all disasters.
Yeah.
So anything could happen.
I don't want to undersell the rest of the run, but Grithel is past the hardest parts of his run.
Yeah. That's great news.
I think that Tam is in the hardest part of their category, their route, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Helma is the gateway to the rest of the run. For sure.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. We did it.
Yeah, it's still plenty of hearts remaining.
Plenty. Nothing. I was never in doubt. All right. Crystal has now golded 3 segments in a row, which I'm pretty sure is illegal.
Uh-huh. Just true gaming. Happening here on ZSR3.
Crystal claims not to have played the game in a week, but I don't know. It seems like he's been practicing. So Crystal got the small key from the basement cage, and he needs that key. Normally you spend that key to get to open the door to the basement to get the big key, but we already have the big key because we got a big key in Cave State. Keep up. And we need that small key to use in Swamp Palace. Obviously.
In Swamp Palace, that's a whole other dungeon.
Kind of. Luckily, it's right here. Is this gonna work? Yeah.
Oh no. This is the hardest trick in the game. Early bomb jump. That's rough.
It's not worth it.
That's fine. Obviously, we lose those 2 floors progress. But anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really hurt anything except your pride. I mean, it's you don't want to lose the time, but it doesn't have any other consequences.
And Grithel can continue on. So now Tam is in escape. And Tam will be fighting ball and chains as well.
Malmo having a pretty serious turtle party, but gets through it. Zeke having a mimic party. Pod is not quite taking names, but acting like it's going to.
All right, so Crystal picked up Moon Pearl and is clipping the corner of the big chest room. This will take Krithel to Swamp Palace, and Swamp Krithel will be picking up the hook shot. Krithel doesn't have flippers yet, so we'll be using a clip called Fake Clippers to get around that. We'll be overloading Ancilla to achieve fake flippers, and with fine movements can clip through the rail.
Very nice.
There we go.
Wow, that water Tektite.
The Felp.
The Phelps, sorry. Tam had to actually kill the ball and chain guard because, again, they don't have the big key.
Yeah, and I don't know if we pointed it out before, but a save and quit is necessary to let the mirror work its magic. And there we go. Back in,
Otherwise, it warps
into
you
Sanctuary.
to the entrance.
Yeah. And Krithel did a DMD, Death Mountain Descent.
Oh boy, Zeke. Oh, this is not safe.
Woo!
Oh my god, how did you survive?
Okay. What is up?
Oh no.
Dang, that's
That's too bad.
too bad. We were making progress there, but
I think there was one hit left.
yeah. It got a little out of hand. Right, so yeah, Krithel doesn't have gloves, so can't really use a normal Dark World portal. And so that's what DMD is all about. Using the free portal on Death Mountain to get into the Dark World. Krithel will have mitts shortly anyway.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that Thieves Town is this early in the run. We need some lift upgrade. Why would we ever bother with the crappy one when we can just go straight to mitts? And then we can get Tempered Sword.
Recent route change from Malmo using a different crystal switch than she used to throw the boomerang at. Get to the basement.
Krithel, meanwhile, got a heart dupe. If you hookshot or boomerang a heart, you have a 1 in 4 chance to get 2 hearts. Malmo does this tile room like this, where she goes around and like individually pokes every tile in the nose, which always stresses me out because it seems like really easy to mess up and take damage. But she says that if she doesn't do it, she gets so bored that she stops paying attention and takes damage that way instead.
Fair. Yeah, it is a struggle.
It really is, yeah.
Tile room. Yeah, Tam's in tile room too. Tam armed spin speed and now has pot spin speed. We saw that before.
This is exactly the same as what Krithel did to get super speed in the pod basement.
Right.
You're interrupting
the difference.
Screen transition. The difference is that this doesn't help with anything.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, round 2, Zeke versus Helma. Looks like we got the spin dash this time, so we have a big hitbox.
Right. Things are a little hairy in Hera.
There's almost a joke there. All right, we got Helma Sword down.
Words that sound like other words. Oh no, Tam took a fall from Beetle.
Beetles is one of the hardest rooms in the game.
Yeah. Beetles, their movements are so annoying.
Yeah.
Because
just awful.
Is it the same movement as Helmosaurs, or are they slower or something?
I think they're slower, but I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Yeah. They just kind of like come toward you and you don't know how fast they're coming.
Yeah, they definitely share that with Helmosaurs. Krithel fighting Blind. Blind, of course, is a scripted fight. If you do it the same, everything is the same. We did not do it the same.
We were low or something.
Oh,
my gosh.
so close.
Are we going to go directly back to this
don't
fight,
know.
or are we going to collect a sword?
I'm guessing we collect the sword, yeah.
So the death is not good because it puts us in fake Dark World. Hopefully Krithel realizes that before exiting. Yes.
Okay, good.
Mirrors. Mirror transitions your world no matter what world you're in. So we were placed in Light World due to not having defeated Aghanim. And then the transition puts us in real Dark World.
Right. And so Krithel's going to go get the Tempered Sword. The Tempered Sword doesn't do more damage to Blind, but it does give you the option of getting Sword Beams. And the Blind refight is not scripted. Well, I guess probably it technically is. There probably does exist a script, but nobody knows it if there is one. And having beams lets you fight Blind from the bottom of the room, which is a huge benefit.
And Tam, one fell hit away from death there. Makes it out of Hera with the hook shot, so that's good.
And we got the fairy.
Nice.
Did you know you can also dupe fairies?
I did not know that.
It's a lot harder, but it is possible.
I didn't think it was possible. That's a surprise to me.
Zeke is opting for the coffee break version of Tile Room. Took a little bit too much of a coffee break there, but
nice break. I appreciate that. All right, Krithel got his tempered sword, and we'll see what the plan is now. Probably go back to Thieves Town.
I imagine so. There's not really any point in putting it off. You're never going to be closer.
So we'll see. Krithel's got to collect 300 rupees, have enough for Zora money.
One plan that I don't... Yeah, okay, it looks like we're going back. I was going to say that one option is to not refight Blind, finish the run as if you had, and then not pretend that it's a valid run, but just play it out. That's going to interfere with having beams. Yikes.
Right. Krithel will be farming hearts anyway, maybe going for a dupe of each one.
Fingers crossed.
Something like a quarter chance to dupe, right? Or
yeah, I think it's 1 in 4. Alright, let's go Krithel. Alright, 2 faces down without damage. Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, the fireballs were just too well timed by Blind.
Blind as a gamer.
Yeah, Blind gamed. That's unfortunate for us.
We do have 3 runners in Thieves Town at the same time, which is a little unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Zeke,
And
oh
Zeke
my gosh, those dodges.
on his way.
Yep, Zeke will be heading there next.
All right, Krithel, back in action. Full hearts.
Alright, Krithel and Malmo, I want to see you in the cutscene at the same time. No more deaths, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
I can't believe it. Krithel is doing well there. But again, phase 3.
There's a lot of
Alright.
fireballs on screen in phase 3. Malmo threw it though. gonna make her way to Skullwoods. This sequence of Thieves Town and into Skullwoods is pretty constant in pretty much every route of this category. You go to Thieves Town early to get the mitts. Oh, Tam messing up blind too.
Oh my gosh.
Then you use the mitts to get the sword, and you get the book while you're doing it, and then you go kill Moth, get the fire rod.
Now, let's say Tam and Grithel are even. Who is ahead?
Tam, like quite a lot actually.
Yeah. Tam
So-
has already collected the Crystal 1.
Yeah.
All right. So all runners are out. Zeke is in. So onward.
Yep.
Noth-
Malmo going for the clearly superior strategy for getting the book, where instead of risking a hard lock to save 20 frames, you just take 2 quick warps.
Okay, I'll give you that since I didn't really watch or comment on Grithel's method.
I think Tam will be doing it in a moment. We'll see what they do. I'm guessing it's Frog Door.
No, Grithel didn't mirror this time. And so did I. I mean, I thought about it, but I wasn't about to call it out. Yeah,
Yeah, so
Tam is
Tam
going
is
for the
doing-
frog door setup.
Yep.
Gets a fast entry into the library. And there's an interesting timing at work here where we can talk to the frog directly out of the transition from quite a distance. And we're able to move on without collecting picking up the rock rather, for a marginal time save. There's a bit of a risk of a hard lock, like you said.
There's like I think it's a 1 frame window to hard lock.
Yeah, it's hard to even get in practice,
Yeah.
but then it happens in a run.
Skullwoods is entirely normal. If you're familiar with the NMG route, you just do all the same stuff as normal. The only difference in the whole split is that you do the frog door or the double quick warp thing. Whatever, you have to get the book, but after that, the whole rest of the split's exactly the same.
Yeah, in this category, we just need the book to collect the ether medallion. It's not needed for anything else. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, there's a weird sequence in Link to the Past that is a long-standing problem for glitch routers, which is that you need ether to get into Misery Mire. You need the book to get ether, which rules out a lot of routes that could be way different if those constraints weren't in place.
Yeah, these items are far from each other as well.
Yeah, it's hard to have. You need as at least the Master Sword to get ether, and it's like pretty hard to ever have the Master Sword before you're at Hera, so you can't like combine those two or whatever. It's like a pretty long-standing sort of intractable sequence of dependencies.
Grithel having a little trouble in the back of Skull, but props for avoiding the bunny beam and getting a nice slash on the curtain.
2 Heart Moth is pretty scary.
Yeah. Whew, we're dodging.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought we were gonna get it there, but that must have been a poke. All right, we good.
Oh my gosh, the fire rod kill.
Fire rod double. I
Crazy.
think.
2 hits with 1 splash.
I think so. That's what it looked like to me anyway.
Yeah, I didn't see the damage. It seemed like it too. It looked like there was just one shot used.
Oh, I didn't see Zeke's blind fight, but it looks like he got that done.
Yeah, and this is good because our runners have struggled with blind today more than usual. Like you said, it's a scripted fight, but it can just go wrong
Yeah.
if your movement's off.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to mess up, and the refight, as Grithel demonstrated for us so generously, is very punishing.
So, looking forward to Malmo's fight here.
Okay, all right.
Moth kind of bounced around a little bit, but wasn't a huge deal otherwise.
No, she kept pretty safe.
All right, Grithel back in Hera.
Grithel really wants to get rid of this Moldorm. All right.
Yeah, so both Tam and Grithel need to beat Moldorm.
Okay.
Yeah, scary fight.
Jeez.
Scary Moth fight. Moth taking no prisoners today, too.
Right.
Or at least not backing down without a fight.
Moth does kind of live in an oubliette. It would be a great place to leave your prisoners if you were taking any.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you were saying that Grithel and Tam have not fought Moldorm yet, although that's no longer true since Grithel just fought Moldorm. But yeah, so when you're getting the hookshot out of Hera, you just kind of leave after the hookshot. You have to mirror out anyway, so there's no real reason to reclimb Hera at that point. So we just come back and do it later when it's faster because we have the hookshot and the tempered sword.
Yeah, and now it's time to get Ether for Grithel's route and for Malmo's route.
Right, Grithel, of course, is going directly to Meyer, where Malmo will be doing that later. She's going to collect the flippers first. Obviously, going to Zora's domain, which is on sort of generally the east part of the map, and so is this part of Death Mountain. So the two are next to each other.
And splashing through the clouds, because clouds are made of water.
Mm-hmm. That part is, accurate.
And we have the super drop for Grithel, jumping 2 times off of Death Mountain, each one with a 4-screen wrap. So good.
Yep, and now
I think that was found by Tarsho, but I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. Zeke is more scared than is necessary of this mummy. Alright, we got it.
A slow scroll for Grithel. Potentially saving frames.
Probably.
Tam also has the same route with Ether to Meyer. No, I'm wrong.
Are you sure? I don't understand why Tam isn't doing that route. Is he doing Yoho route?
Well, quite possibly. It's something else. There's a lot of flexibility in the later part of the run.
Yeah. I'm guessing this is... No, Yoho route does Zora after Desert, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So I just don't know.
Mm-hmm. And, that's okay, because maybe Tam will be doing desert ahead of Mire, and that'll be a little easier. We'll see.
We'll see. One of the reasons that we do Hera late, or like, one of the benefits of doing Hera late is that you get a refill before going to Mire, but you can also get that refill at Desert instead. Zeke setting as much of Skullwoods on fire as he can.
That's what they get for putting a magical fire rod inside.
They were kind of asking for it, yeah.
Okay. So, we've got Malmo and Desert. Malmo had to pick up Big Key, which Krithel won't have to do.
Right. That's sort of the second part of the time save from doing the basement clip.
And Tam's, I forgot to call it out, but Tam has... Oh, Zeke, no! A moth fight gone wrong. All right.
Moth came really close to killing all three of our other runners, but only claimed one in the end.
Yep. All right, so quick retry for Zeke. Yeah, Tam's. What I was just mentioning was that the screen was messed up because it didn't transition to Mire overworld like normal.
Right.
But yeah, like I mentioned, Tam is doing desert first, and then we'll be doing Mire after. All right, we got a Lamo fight for Malmo. It can still get out of control. Can't guarantee a one cycle. And yeah, two cycles. There we go. We have spooky action for Krithel. There we go.
Nice. We have free menu to Ether for Malmo.
Ah, I missed that one.
If you menu while the pendant is falling, the pendant keeps falling while you're in the menu. So you can just get a menu for free, basically. But you can only do it on Armos and Landmo, and it's only helpful on Landmo.
And Vitreous for Krithel, so this one's a little scary. But yeah, it's well controlled.
We did it. Oh my god, we didn't do it!
Help!
Oh my gosh, okay.
That eyeball wasn't totally absorbed Link inside of its...
He was damage boosting off of the goo, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I think Krithel is just doing a callback to a couple months ago when he gave me another heart attack in that fight.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to watch like an all dungeons race boss rush compilation. That would be incredible.
Someone get to it. ZSR has video editors, right?
Have to assume so. Yeah.
So everyone's just kind of doing Desert and Mire. You all just pretty much always do Desert and Mire together. You can like do them Mire first or Desert first or whatever, but like one of the benefits of being allowed to do glitches is combining things that are geographically close to each other, such as Mire and Desert, or the dwarf and the book. So it's, you know, pretty big time save that we just get to do basically no overworld travel between Mire and Desert.
It's nice that if you do Desert first, you get a refill before going in.
Right.
And yeah.
Right. The the route that Krithel did avoided that problem by doing Hera and then just walking to Meyer. So you use
That's
the Hera
true, too.
recoil. Oh, Zeke, you can clip. Zeke, it's RMG. You can clip. Oh, okay.
Did Zeke have a dead rock block?
He got dead rocked, yeah, but he had plenty of space to clip through them.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. It's... Yeah. There's nothing else to explain. I wish we could see it, but...
It would be
we
cool
didn't
to show
get to
off.
see it. Yeah. Link just
Speaking
goes
of-
into the wall a little bit to avoid the space of the dead rock.
Just a little bit, yeah. It's not like a big clip. It's just a little bit.
Just a
Random
little
brain going hard, yeah.
OOB as a treat.
As a treat. You don't have flippers? No, Zeke.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, Krithel about to do another map wrap. And this, as always, is a dangerous game. But with consistent movement, it's not an issue. Needs to be careful, as always, with the directions that are input. Okay, great. Krithel got into Ice Rock Cave, presumably is safe as long as he saves and quit from here.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Did it. Oh, that was a gold desert for Tam. Nice.
Ah, nice.
Malmo is now getting her hookshot out of Swamp from Meyer instead
Meyer.
of from Hera.
Mhm.
Nobody is going to do left side Swamp. Left side Swamp is terrible.
It's a little slow. And I don't know how much time the Meyer hook saves. I think it's something like 20 seconds.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
A lot.
Yeah,
And
getting
when we
to it
do
out
that,
there-
we have to remember to get Kane. And Malmo
Yes.
does remember after taking a few steps.
Krithel is going back to Pod to get the crystal to beat the boss.
Hmm.
I don't know if he'll be doing a second clip for us. He will.
Yeah.
You can do a second basement clip.
We don't need a potion this time.
Nope. We can use a block and some flames. Krithel has said that he doesn't really save time with this. I've tried this out and I also don't save time with it. You have to do like your clip has to be very fast, which means that you can't do a lot of safety select buffers.
Oh. Okay.
But Krithel likes to do it on Restream because it's cool.
Yeah. It is.
He also might just be good enough at the clip to save time with it now.
Oh, yeah, and there's the map problem.
Right.
No, dude.
Probably not saving time with 2 maps.
We also have a turtle in the way that can get annoying. Looks like Krithel might be safe.
Looks like we're gonna beat it.
Yeah. Okay, great. Right. And it seemed like a fine, vitreous fight for Malmo and Tam as well. I didn't really see Tam's full fight.
Yeah, I was too busy watching the basement clip.
Okay.
Showing off the Tempered Sword Phase 2 Helmosaur is a little bit easier than what our other racers had to deal with.
So now we have a swamp, a Myra escape for Tam, and a bit of a lottery where we have to be lucky to not avoid damage from Ropas. And here we are at Swamp already.
Yep. We do a sort of west to east sweep of the Dark World, where we start at Mire and do Swamp into Ice. This is actually old route stuff. You'll see Balmo doing the same thing now. Zeke will be doing it in a moment. Kind of interesting to see Tam opting for a route that includes this, because you'll see Krithel
Go ahead.
do it differently. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Next, I think. Yeah, there's the lottery that Chex just mentioned.
Yeah, Tam avoids the danger involved in the Ice Rod map wrap with this route. Like you mentioned before, the Yoho route, that also avoids it. And
yeah.
That's intentional because it's so risky.
It is risky. I just don't understand all of the route. I assume that's at least part of the reason why Tam chose whatever route they chose. I just haven't figured out the full thing.
Okay, so Krithel is setting up a mirror wrap, and this will take him to the laser bridge. Link gets a bunch of distance on the overworld with this mirror corruption state.
Yeah, you end up sort of in the middle. If you do a mirror wrap to the left, which is you do mirror and transitioning left on the same frame, and then you transition back to the right, you end up in the middle of the screen. And Laser Bridge just happens to be quite close to the middle of the screen that it's on. So it's a convenient way to get there. We'll see it again for the way to get into Ice as well, which Tam will be doing in a couple minutes after finishing up Swamp.
Right, Argus fight for Tam.
Going for the 0. Looks promising. Oh, I think we got it. Nice.
That's great. Nice left side cleanup there. Very good. Krithel is, by the way, opening a key door on the back of a big key door, which requires an extra key.
That's true.
But this route through Turtle Rock is a classic route, and it doesn't require very much. A lot of stuff is skipped.
Yeah, you don't have to do the front half at all, and despite there being some key doors, there are also some doors that you get to skip the keys on, like going into Crystal Roller. And you get to just grab the big key and mirror out, and then fight Trinex. Malmo is not a 0 cycler, but has a good Argus fight. Krithel going for the cool strat. Let's go.
Nice. Alright. Onward for Tam. Onward to Ice Palace. So Tam needs to set up a mirror wrap, and good.
This also
setup.
has potential to end your run.
Yeah.
We're fine. If you walk up too high after doing the mirror wrap and before transitioning back to the right, you hit a transition wrong and end up in an infinite scroll. The window is pretty wide, but if you're nervous or forgetful, you can definitely end your run there.
And Trinex is down for Krithel. Yeah, and back to the mirror wrap. On Tam's side, it looked like Tam was on the higher end of that window, where any higher and we risk hard locking. And Malmo's gonna set it up too, so let's see where she sets it up.
Her Ice Palace split is called the Hard Lock Life.
Yeah, Malmo's on the lower end.
Yeah. But as long as you hold down, you pop out of the collision on the next screen and everything's fine.
That's right. Okay, nice spin clip for Tam. Taking a heart of damage, though. Very good.
Malmo knows the backup for missing that bomb. Excellent. You love to see it. Zeke is heading into Swamp Palace now.
Missed that. Oh, do we get a Louis hop from Grethel? Oh, we just missed it.
We missed it.
Heck. Okay, so, yeah. We do have to land back on the land and then reclip, and then we can get this transition to Zora's Domain.
All right.
Holds their fight for Tam. Ends in a blink of an eye.
Blink of 3 eyes, really.
Fair. Did Tam go from first 6 slash fully, or do you know if it was a corrected fight?
I don't know. Krithel, having collected the flippers, can now head to Swamp Palace.
Zeke is recalling the steps here. So Zeke needs to hit the switch to flood the swamp, and there we go. On to Hookshot.
If I'm not mistaken, Zeke has done not a ton of runs of this category, and not any of them were recent. So, it was sort of a last minute thing for him. He saw it was happening and he was like, why not?
Sure. And we see
Tam swamming.
Oh, let's go. This is Tam swam, or Swimmy G set up to go straight through the collision.
Mm-hmm.
A very recent clip technique.
Yeah, Brahmin Meat found that. Brahmin Meat actually has found a lot of things. But he found that recently, and it is very easy and very powerful. And, well, most of the really powerful applications of it are just banned, but yeah, it's a really cool new trick that we've got.
Yeah, so, we still find glitches in this old game all the time. Some of them make us say, oh no. But this one's more of an oh yes.
Yeah, it's weird. Diagonals in this game are just very weird. And one of the ways that you can get into the weird diagonal state is by... Malmo is swamming also! She's doing the actual Tam Swam setup.
Yeah, Tam Swam.
Classic Swimmy G.
Yeah, and Tam found this version where you go opposite direction of the slope.
Malmo is also teleporting. I think she got it and then was holding the wrong direction after she clipped.
I'm not sure.
I'll just bomb it open.
That
actually... No, never mind.
If I were her, I'd give it a third try while the bomb is on the ground to see if I get hit by the bomb while teleporting. Yeah. But that wouldn't happen. Alright, Argus fight for Krithel.
Krithel getting a really fast
speedy Argus.
Yeah.
Good
try, though. Don't stand above Argus. Oh my god, Krithel. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, 2.5 hearts is not the safest thing. Okay, Zeke. On to a Vitreous fight. We have a non-standard fight.
I'm so scary.
And we had to synchronize on my end, where we kind of fast forwarded through some of this hairy fight. But yeah.
We are getting it done.
Yeah. With 2 hearts left,
Oh,
so
boy. Now I'm scared again.
don't be scared, Fox.
I'm so scared.
All right. It's over.
All right. Was that more or less scary than Krithel's or Vitreous fight?
It's not more or less. It's a scare factor of a different type, I would say.
Okay.
A different kind of scary.
I see. A non-commensurable fear factor.
Yeah, that was more of a deep horror. was more of a jump scare.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can see that. Everyone's feed just skipped ahead a bunch for me, so see Tam cleaning up. Trinex, Krithel doing his mirror wrap into ice. 3 out of 3 successful mirror wraps so far. Krithel going with the widely overrated walk to the pixel strats.
Yeah, the one I promote, but I really have very little data to back that up. The others went for a fricker setup, which is a pretty nice, consistent way to get a fast Kiki skip, or not Kiki skip, ice clip.
Yeah. Zeke did an unusual exit from Meyer on his way to Swamp Palace, but it worked out. Probably just to avoid the Zora or something. He exited up towards the top right instead of the middle.
Yeah, I've seen that
I
before.
imagine just to avoid the Zora shooting fireballs, but I don't know.
Okay, Malmo having difficulty in the peg puzzle.
Okay, we got through.
There we go.
Tam now is heading into Ganon's Tower.
All right.
We're almost done. Kind of.
Ganon's
We're mostly done.
Yeah, and all routes will be the same at this point, right? Once we go into GT.
Yeah, GT is the convergence point.
Okay, and so Krithel used a one poke strat on Gold Stair.
Shoutouts to one poke. Will anybody get Spike Skip? No for Tam.
That is a hard strat.
That's true. It is fun though. I guess we didn't call out Diver Down before, but Zeke is heading into Diver Down, which is, of course, legal in this category. I know that many rando players are frustrated that it's not legal in NMG, but you can always run all dungeons and Diver Down in here.
Right, and Zeke uses the splash method. Oftentimes seen in randomizer. For whatever reason, that method became more popular. And it does not require Samaria like the speedrun.
I think it's easier, but also Vortex has told me that if you're getting both chests in that room, it's actually faster because you end up on the right side of the pool.
Gotcha. That makes sense. And an Argus fight for Zeke. Zeke will be going for a 1 cycle here. All right. Gets it. And we have an Ice Armos fight for Tam. This one's easy to get out of control too, but Tam controls it well.
Malmo and Krithel also entering GT. So we can see here that clearly the sort of state of our race. Tam is a couple minutes ahead, having finished the basement, while Krithel and Malmo are all but tied entering it. Krithel goes for spike skip and misses it, which I respect a lot. It shows heart, shows courage, shows character.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't see what happened, but Malmo had to go back for the double switch room, which never feels great.
Yeah. The boomerang to hook shot can be a little tricky.
Yeah, it's fairly tight, depending on how exactly you throw the boomerang, especially. Tam, entering the gauntlet, 5 rooms of combat. Despite what I've seen many people apply the gauntlet to the entire GT climb, that is inaccurate. Please update your dictionaries.
But my dictionary is a book. How do I... do I need to cross stuff out?
Yeah. Oh, pretty rough
Right.
G5 for Tam, but the rest of it looked good.
Simultaneous ice armos?
You go for the same strat as well. I didn't even notice this. Did you notice that Malmo has blue mail?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah.
You
That
can
must
get
have been picked up in Ice Palace.
Yeah, you can get blue mail in Ice Palace. It's not very slow.
Yeah, I should have noticed. And sometimes Malmo splits call out the blue mail, but maybe not this time. Maybe not even before too, but I just think that it's something that would appear there.
It does seem like something she'd do. Zeke, icebreaking. Good icebreaker. Looks like he's going to get blue mail also. No other reason to get the big key.
Mm-hmm. I love this GT race for Malmo and Krithel.
Yeah.
Krithel started off in Gauntlet. The first one into Gauntlet. It's moving pretty steady here.
Yeah, looks like he has
fire arrow.
just a couple seconds lead. Maybe 10 seconds or so ahead of Malmo. Maybe not quite that.
Krithel doesn't get the one cycle and misses the second cycle due to a quick hop. Gets Blanma down on the third. And it's a 2 cycle for Malmo.
Tam on to Aghanim too. Terrible
Yeah.
fight. Horrible, horrible boss. Everyone hates Aghanim. Are we clipping?
I like Agatu. I respect Agatu for being too hard for me.
Oh, that's fair, yeah. Oh, Zeke is having a cold stare party. Tam got the clip, so you can clip out of bounds there and then scroll the camera real quick. And if you do that, you can make the cutscene end earlier. The cutscene ends when the bat goes off screen, and if you make the bat going off screen by moving the camera instead of by moving the bat, then that still ends the cutscene.
And the run is not over yet. There's still another dungeon to do, Aghanim's Tower.
Yep.
And we can mirror to it after Ganon's Tower and skip all the overworld involved in getting there in the NMG route.
Yep. It's very easy to see the bat hole open and just walk into it, thinking you're done with the run.
Oh, yeah. I've been there, especially in voice call races in the past.
Yeah, I've done it before for sure.
Okay. Krithel poked Moldorm 2 a little bit,
Krithel not
but
dumping
was still
his
able to
bomb.
release a spin. What's that?
Krithel was standing there next to a pit with bombs. Why didn't he dump them?
Oh, good question.
Zeke is taking the old swim route to the ice rod.
Right.
Krithel and Malmo now both in their Agatu fights. We, of course, do not have seeded RNG. This is vanilla. Oh, that... Can't believe that was a double.
Nice triple for Krithel.
Alright. Looks like Krithel is, what, maybe 5 seconds ahead in their race?
And a nice clipe for Krithel.
Malmo doesn't look like she's going to get the clipe in time. So...
Yeah, with a really nice hook dash.
Yeah, almost making it past the dais. Very impressive. So, at the top of Aga Tower is Aga, who is an RNG boss. All the bosses are kind of RNG well, not all of them. Most of the bosses are kind of RNG bosses, but most of them you get to do interesting things like think about the RNG and react to it and play the game. And this one, it's just RNG and it's just a lot of time. Just big, huge chunks of time. Aghanim is pretty likely to decide the race between Krithel and Malmo. If they both play normally from here. Well, maybe decide is the wrong term, but it's sort of up to him. Tam has a substantial lead, and will be falling into Ganon first. Zeke going for walk strats on laser skip. I don't know. Some people find that stuff easier, but it's so hard for me. Like using the audio cue to time the walk. Can't do it.
Oh, you can still use the eye. It's just different.
I can't. Well, I don't know. I can only do one thing. I can only do the dash laser skip. That is not the first reason that I have found to avoid playing a lot of X keys, but I will keep it in mind. Zeke, forgetting a key? That's not good, right?
Oh, did Zeke bypass the chest?
Yeah. Yeah, we need that key, right? I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy. We need the key, yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, he'll go back for it afterwards, I guess. Or maybe he'll just do a North Samaria to delete the door.
Yeah. That's definitely
That's fine, right?
Foxless no EG.
I didn't count. I can't count, but it looks like Tam got a bunch of blue balls.
Regardless, Tam just needs to drop into Ganon and fight the boss. Okay,
Yeah.
so Zeke can continue on to find a key. Doesn't necessarily have to get it.
That's totally valid.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but didn't quite visualize it before
Yeah, I didn't think
Zeke
about it
got
at all.
there.
Well done. Chomps from the back is like pretty rough. Most of the rooms in Turtle Rock are easier from the back, but I don't think Chomps is.
I kind of think it's easier, but I might be crazy.
It might be easier, and it's just that I've done it from the front 10 million times.
Right.
And I can't lean on all that practice.
Yeah.
Tam gets Torch Glitch, opts to do Lamp Torch Glitch, and then switch to Fire Rod for the rest of the fight. Oh, I thought that was early, but it was not.
Yeah, I also thought it was early.
Very nice Ganon fight. GG Tam.
GG's to Tam. Tam will be
Zeke
the
is doing
first
the Ice Rod
to
first?
finish
Ice
it.
Head first?
That's different.
Tam is finished in first with an SRTV official time of 1:14:05.
Sounds official to me.
Krithel into phase 3. Malmo in cleaning up the 1-1. I didn't look at either of their Aghanims. When Aghanim is on screen, my eyes just sort of glaze over.
Right, I didn't watch either. There's a lot to look at in this 4-way race.
Oh,
Okay.
just barely missed that spin.
Malmo got hit by a fire, but it was okay.
Are we joined by someone? I heard a ding. Oh yeah, Tam's in here. Hey Tam. GG on your win.
Thanks.
Jeez. So it looked like a bit of a rough start for you, Tam, but pretty solid toward the end, would you say?
Yeah, the beginning was absolutely disastrous. And then I had a section where I had a bunch of really good splits in order. So I guess my brain turned on at some point.
It looks like you saved 30 seconds from desert to the end of the run, and that's with, I wasn't counting, but more than 0 blue balls.
Yeah, I think it was 6.
Yeah.
I think I would have ended like plus 30 on my PB if I had 0, and the run was like plus 2 minutes, 4
Yeah.
splits in, so...
So
It was-
clearly due for a PB if you come back to the category.
Yeah. It's, my PB has a pretty rough end game, so it's quite easy to save time on, but the early game is just so hard. Like, it's hard to play normally, and it's really good in my PB, so I just lose time every single time.
Yeah. Yeah, the beginning of this category is very difficult. Very stressful. GG's to Krithel and Malmo, who I don't know, I hope maybe will be joining us. I don't know. Someone's here. Who is it?
Hello.
Hey, Malmo, GG.
Hey, I did it. I got a 116 on these splits.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
happy.
this is a big route PB.
This is the first time I've PB'd on this route, I think, since we started these races. Or at least
Wow.
since we started running Eastern first. This is the first time I've PB'd on this route since I started Eastern first.
Yeah,
What
What
nice.
is your real PB, your Eastern First PB?
Oh, it's like a 115 something. I don't remember.
Gotcha.
The fact that I'm only a minute off from that is kind of a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, is your other route about a minute faster or more?
It should be more than a minute faster. This would have PB'd, I think, on the other route if I had pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 golds, but I don't know how real they are. I think at least some of them might be real. Like, Meyer and GT are candidates. I can have to look at them and see.
Right. Well, some of them are kind of hard to compare across routes.
Oh, I don't compare, like, Eastern is different, but Meyer and GT are identical, so I actually do copy my golds when I get them, but I don't normally copy them back to these splits. So that's why I'd have to check.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks solid throughout.
I had some, moments. I haven't played this game in like a week.
Ah.
So, there's just a lot of little things. At the very beginning, I had some problems with the menus and the things that are different from Eastern First. Kind of threw me off. Having enemies in the overworld for pod was really bad.
Oh, what do you mean? Which overworld?
Like after you get your boots. I'm not in rain state here, so having that guard there messed up my DMA. Having dead rocks really scared me. That was not my fault at all. That was a freaking bad dead rock.
Of course.
So I was looking over, it looks like we had a really close race between me and Krithel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun to see.
Kind of goes to show that Krithel needs to be heavily nerfed to actually get a close race with anyone, because he's just too strong.
Krithel got pretty badly nerfed in Thieves Town.
Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, it's you go in there on like 2 hearts. There's going to be a time when it happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Krithel really showed persistence to carry on with the run. And that's not easy to do sometimes.
No. But it's
Yeah,
also kind of necessary when you run a route like that, or else you'll just never finish your game.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Soul sucking.
I was not going to finish my run if I died to blind, which I was very, very close to doing.
You were, yeah.
But damn, it looks like you had a pretty good run too. Like, you were pretty ahead. Did you have any disasters?
I was not ahead. I was very the opposite of ahead.
Mm.
I had to manually do Kiki skip.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Good thing
So
the
there-
RPO practice came into play.
Yeah, exactly. I was like
There were
plus 2 minutes, but then after that split, well, after Thieves Town, I guess, I started playing pretty well, and I saved all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. So the Kiki skip went wrong when there were 2 attempts where the bombs were set early both times.
Yeah.
That was
I had
too
a
bad.
couple moments where because I haven't run this category much recently, my muscle memory was just doing the wrong things. Like in Hera, I really screwed up the early hook split because I did things in the total wrong order.
Mm. And Malmo, how do you feel about running this route? How often will you run it?
Once a month?
That makes
It's
sense.
like I've always been doing.
Yeah.
I think PBing against this time is going to be tough on this route.
Mm-hmm.
Because it had its moments. There's definitely time save in it. I still haven't gotten my sub 6 escape. So I've still got, a goal. I don't want to drop this until I have a sub 6 escape. I know what you're
fair.
going to say. Just do RMG.
No, I was going to say you should just run Eastern First in the monthly.
No. I don't want to fail long 4 times. You've seen how long it takes me to start a run. I've had like 8 try longs before I can get one going.
Yeah, long can definitely be very frustrating.
And Krithel's not here, but I just want to flash back to the Uncle Jump, which saved time over Tam at the beginning. That was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, Krithel looked like he had a pretty good run up until until Thieves Town, right? Was he on pace?
He was
Yeah,
like
it
20
looked-
seconds ahead.
Dang,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
dang.
golded
It
like
was-
3 of the first 4 splits. It was a crazy start.
that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
It was actually the EBJ fall that put him in the red.
Hmm. Yeah, that had to be a bit of a. That had to throw him off a bit.
Yeah. Zeke is approaching his Aga 2 fight. Nice double. Another double. Oh,
Almost a 3 cycle.
yeah, pretty close.
Cleans it up with a 4.
No clipe. Krithel got a very good clipe. I don't remember. Did Tam get a clipe?
I clamped, but it was sketchy.
Still
Not
counts.
super fast. Yeah. Getting it is way more important than saving time with it.
Yeah, I agree. I was a little bit confused about your route, Tam, because you did early hook, but then you did old route after that, basically.
Well, that's
Yeah,
Yo's route.
Yeah,
Well-
it's because of things that This Is Not Your has said.
But doesn't Yoho do flippers after desert?
I'm not sure.
Because you did flippers with Ether and then did desert before Mire.
So what your has said to me at least is that the old route, which is what I'm doing after hook, was 6 or 12, I don't remember. Comparable by that much to the new route with the Ice Rod wrap. And then I am pretty sure that the swim to Ice Rod saves around about that much time. So it's like, not really, if that's true, it's not much slower and it's way safer because I really dislike doing the map wrap.
Yeah, everyone hates the map wrap. It's terrible.
That was like I lost like 2 runs in a row at some point to hard locking on the map wrap, so I didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right.
sure. The flippers wrap seems kind of slow. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but
I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything.
Yeah,
I
we
could
really need to
try.
time these things.
yeah, it's kind of strange because Euro is the only person I've seen doing the flippers wrap, so I don't really have a good idea of how fast it is.
It's not fast the way he does it.
I don't know how to do it any other way. So.
There's a setup where you walk into a cactus first. That's a lot faster.
Yeah. Or just walk to the pixel forehead.
Forehead.
The sand cues are not easy.
Yeah. Zeke, meanwhile, opted to do a boomerang Aga Tower climb, which is one of the less popular options. But good if you're familiar with boom strats.
My run was totally worth it for the successful hook speed in this room.
You got so far, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
A classic.
You almost made it to the top wall. It was crazy.
I've done better than that, but not much better.
There's not much better you can do. I actually don't know how far a task can get there.
I don't think you can go much further than that. I have it down to a science.
M can go faster than a task.
That's
I
true.
believe it.
It's alphabetically. Tam is before Tas.
That's why. Yeah, that explains it. Oh, I was telling myself I was going to count blue balls, and I have not done any such thing.
Counting's too hard.
It's impossible.
That's why couldn't pay attention during the race.
I was not aware of this fact until I was looking during my run. My blue ball gold is 1 minute and 50 seconds, which seems to imply that I've never got less than 3. ever running RMG.
Well,
That's a bad streak.
A good sign that you need to do more runs.
Yeah.
You're right.
Nice gold Momo. Real gold Meyer.
Meanwhile, Zeke is wrapping up the run. We didn't talk about this Hosrilla text, but we're being informed about what's going on in the Dark World and all the crystals we need to collect.
It's good advice. It's a good reminder that you need all of the crystals, and if you forgot one, you should go back and get it.
A rough start with Ganon's trident.
Shout out to Blue Mail.
Yeah. Get RNG for a triple. For 3 double triples. For 3 double spins. Wow, I couldn't say that one.
Oh my god, Zeke. How about that torch
Not a
glitch?
problem.
I don't think I noticed. What happened with your torch glitch?
Oh, I almost fell.
Oh,
I lost my mind. I didn't do the last spin, the free one you can get, because I just learned how to do it, and then I panicked, and then I got into the fire bat, knocked into the pit, and didn't fall, and also didn't miss torch glitch with the fire bat. I don't know how I managed that.
nice.
I didn't notice how clutch. I saw you get hit, which was really scary, but I didn't notice how clutch the fire rod must have been.
But the GT's
Changing
real
strats
too.
is terrible. There's always a period where you're trying to do half of one strat and half of the other strat.
Oh,
where
God,
you just mess
yeah.
everything up.
Yes. Exactly.
God.
What's the new real GT gold?
Some 750 something, 750 from
Nice.
753 or something like that. 2.
Hell yeah. Zeke, almost done here. I haven't been counting, but I think there's only 2 or 3 left.
There we go.
GG to Zeke.
GG. And the fire bats still do 2 hearts on blue mail, is that right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's pretty scary. GG's. Everyone finishes, which has that ever happened before?
I don't know.
Monthly?
I don't know. I remember, I think it was the last one we did. 5 people entered and only 2 finished and they tied.
Yeah, that. I don't know if that was the last one or the one before in May, but that was incredible.
Yeah, that was a very, very sick race.
And you were so concerned that we'd only get half the finishers, maybe, if even.
We were worried about that.
Yeah. It worked out!
It did. Will Zeke be joining us?
I asked.
He said he will.
Yeah. Mashing Triforce be right there. Alrighty, so we're waiting for Zeke then. So yeah, since it was brought up in chat before, these races happen once a month, usually the third Saturday of the month. But also, if you are not joining or not racing yourself, the races will be up on YouTube starting... Yeah, it's probably gonna be up on Monday. We have like a 48-hour turnover because of Twitch policies and stuff. But yeah, you will be able to watch it there. Or here on Twitch, watch the VOD, and I'm bringing in the Zeke. Hey Zeke.
GG, Zeke.
GG. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Zeke, this is the point where you talk.
Okay.
With your microphone. There we go.
Yeah, my Discord's been acting up the past few days, so it takes it a bit for my voice to connect for some reason.
All good. GG's.
There
welcome.
you go.
Thank you, Chex and Fox. GG's, Malmo and Tam as well.
Thank you.
GG.
And did you have a PB in this category, Zeke?
I honestly, I think my PB was actually 9 minutes slower than this, so...
Hey, PB is a PB.
Nice.
But on the bright side, this is a brand new set of splits, and so therefore all goals.
Sick.
There you go.
Nice.
You gotta find the bright side. And the fact that I haven't run vanilla Link to the Past in about 6 months.
Jeez.
Good job, Dan.
So...
And what are you looking forward to, like, working on in this run?
Well, there's a
the
great
next
big
time
ugly 12 minutes attached to my pod, so...
Yeah.
Right, there was a death there that didn't really help.
I think I actually got out with only 2 deaths.
Uh-huh. And
I think I took a death on Moth as well.
Moth.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
right.
had very sketchy moth fights, but I think you were the only one who actually took a death.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't look better.
Oh, I forgot about my moth fight, thanks.
You're welcome.
I didn't.
I definitely had a case of rando brain going on today.
I almost went the wrong way in Meyer. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
Oh, I saw the staircase.
Meyer 2-1-2.
Yeah. Yeah, Zeke tried to swim to Zora on his way to get the flippers, which was not the correct path.
I also definitely opened Desert Palace Compass Chest.
Oh, I didn't notice that one.
Oh, I went to Thieves Town. The one before the big chest.
Oh, I didn't see those.
But I didn't open the chest, I just got the arrows and realized I didn't need them. I was like, I don't usually get these arrows, what's happening?
Right.
These arrows are kind of nice, but I don't think I'm supposed to get them.
That always happens. The arrow clue.
But hey, at least you get arrows out of it, so it's not a complete waste of time.
Well, huge GGs to everyone for finishing the race. So, any final comments?
Thanks for picking this up as usual. We'll probably see you again next month.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I am happy about one thing from this run. That is my first time getting mirror clip on the first try for TR.
Hey!
Oh yeah,
I am
that's
happy about one thing from this
not
run.
easy.
That is my first time getting mirror clip on the first try for TR.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty then. So I'm gonna take over here. Gonna give a huge shout out to Jax and to Foxlusk for doing the commentary, as you all can see here. in this beautiful command. And shout out to our racers, to Tam, to Crystal, to Malmo, and to Zeke. And I hope you all enjoyed it. As mentioned, we're gonna be back in next month. And I'm not sure, guys, is there any plans for a tournament the rest of the year? For anything?
There are a couple tournaments.
Damn.
There's the NMG League, which is starting this week, which will be hosted by CSR. So hopefully there will be a lot of NMG races on these channels.
I totally forgot about that.
There's also another tournament, which Malmo probably knows about.
Yeah, it's the opposite of NMG. It's no logic.
Ooh.
AMG, all major glitches.
Yeah, so we'll have some glitch fun and randomizer very soon. Looking forward to that.
Yes, so you will see plenty of Link to the Past vanilla action on CSR the next few weeks, besides all that rando stuff that's going on like year-round nowadays for A Link to the Past. So plenty of ALTTP, but not for today, because for today we're done. So thank you all for watching, take it easy, and see you very soon.